Welcome to Talon Talk. I'm Mia Bowers of Armstrong High School in the Armstrong School District. Talon Talk goes inside Armstrong High School to discuss topics that matter to the students' body of AHS. On today's episode, we will be talking about the Armstrong Quiz Bowl team. The varsity team is one win away from qualifying for nationals in Atlanta. Now we'll take it to the halls to interview students about their feelings on Quiz Bowl. To you, Cole.
So, Archie, are you involved in Quiz Bowl in any way?
I am. I attend the weekly meetings on Mondays.
Okay, how do you enjoy it? How do you like it?
It's very fun. There's a lot of cool people in there that are fun and make it interesting. And yeah, it's a good time.
Would you recommend joining or participating in Quiz Bowl?
Yeah, I think anybody can really join. It doesn't really matter how smart you are or anything like that. Some people think it matters how smart you are, but it doesn't. You just go in there and you can sit and answer random questions, and it's very fun.
How's this season going for you?
Well, the Quiz Bowl team itself is about to go to nationals if they win one more thing. So they're going to go to the meet, and they're going to win it, and then they're going to go to nationals.
You heard it here first. Thank you, Archie.
Yep.
So, what is your role in Quiz Bowl?
I'm the fifth seat on the varsity team.
Okay, and what is the fifth seat? What does that mean?
It just means that I'm part of the starting teams. 5 players, the top 5 players are on varsity, and the next 5 players are on junior varsity.
Are you enjoying it?
I love Quiz Bowl. I would recommend anyone to doing it.
Okay. How's your season going so far?
We are in 2 leagues, and on Monday we'll figure out what place that we came in the one league, but the other league we are top 3. And on Monday determines whether we get to go to nationals, depending on how good we are. So pretty good.
Where is nationals?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Like you said, you would recommend anyone being in Quiz Bowl. Do you need something specific to join, or?
Nope. You just go to a practice on Monday and see how you do.
Okay.
I've been there for 3 years now, and it just experience helps, honestly.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So Taylor, have you heard about Quiz Bowl?
I have. I don't know exactly what it is, though.
What have you seen any posters or signs, or heard it from a teacher, or?
I know that Mr. Coyle is the supervisor of it, and the only reason I really know that is because I had him in class last year whenever they went to finals.
Mm-hmm. And having Mr. Coyle in class, did you happen to see the trophies in his room?
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh. There's a good amount of them.
Yeah.
And we're hoping for another one this year. Thank you very much, Taylor.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cole. Hi, I'm Mia Bowers, and I'm going to be interviewing members of the Armstrong Quiz Bowl team. This is Ben Swanson and Stephen Thomas, members of the Quiz Bowl team. How has your season been so far?
It's been pretty good so far. We've won a lot of matches. We've lost a few, but not very many.
Yeah, we've done really good in the one league, in the Indiana League. I think we're undefeated on varsity. I don't know about JV. And the other league, we've only lost 2.
How have your teams been chosen for the matches?
During practice, it's whoever answers, the top 5 people that answer questions are on varsity, and then the second 5 people are on JV.
And then there's practices every Monday. He asks a bunch of questions till 3:30, and then you have to go to a certain amount of practices to be eligible.
What subject do you think you answer the most questions in, and what kind of questions can you expect in a match?
You can really expect anything. I usually get the sports and history questions, sometimes science, but there's ones about like music and art and just all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I usually get some of the science questions, but really just, it could be any topic. It just depends on the question, not really the subject.
Yeah. How do you feel about the champion match on Monday?
I'm feeling pretty confident. I think we can win it. We've got a good shot.
Yeah, the teams are tough, but we beat the other 1 seed like 15-6, so I like our odds.
What is your favorite part about being in Quiz Bowl?
Definitely getting to eat after the matches, going out to eat at different restaurants.
Yeah, getting out of school to go eat. That's what we all look forward to.
Yeah.
What would a trip to Atlanta mean to you?
It would mean a lot because we've worked really hard to be like good in this, and we think we could go there and actually somewhat compete. And a trip to Atlanta would be fun, obviously, because it's Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd get to miss school for a few days and hang out with the coolest teacher ever, Mr. Coyle. So,
How do you feel about your chances of winning the match?
I think we have pretty decent chances to win the one match that we need to win. I think we could do really good because we get a bunch of buys, and then who we play could vary. But I'm pretty sure we beat like 2 of the 3 teams that we could likely play.
yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident with our odds, especially with our varsity team.
Yeah. What is your favorite memory on Quiz Bowl?
Last year we won JV trophy, and I got the question that tied us and sent us into the like overtime thing, and then we won JV.
Yeah, that match was really intense. That was probably my favorite moment too. It was just really energetic, and
Yeah.
it was really fun.
Would you recommend anyone being on Quiz Bowl? Why or why not?
Yes, it's really fun, and a lot of like seniors and stuff are going to graduate this year, so we're going to need people for next year so the team can still be good. Every year we usually consistently good. We won 4 trophies last year, and I don't know about the year before, but I'm pretty sure they won both leagues too.
Yeah, we need a lot of sophomores and freshmen to join because almost half our team is just juniors. So
Yeah.
once the juniors are gone, the team's not going to have very many people anymore.
What grade did you two start Quiz Bowl?
I started as a freshman.
Freshman.
I started last year.
Do you ever get nervous whenever you're out there answering questions that you might be wrong?
Well, the first time you do it, you get somewhat of a stage fright, and then you get used to it, and then it gets to a point where when you're out there, you kind of just have to take shots in the dark. Sometimes you get them right, sometimes you do like really bad, and it's okay because it's just a chance at a point. You don't get points if you're wrong. Points taken off.
I think every time you go up, your first question that you answer for every match, it's kind of nerve-wracking, but once you get past that first one, it gets really
Yeah.
easy.
How do you guys study like as a team for matches?
We just kind of go to the practices. He'll ask us questions. Sometimes we'll retain the answers. Sometimes on the bus trip, he'll ask us a few questions, and then sometimes I'll do stuff on my own, like just play trivia crack. And then, from school, you obviously learn some things that can help in matches. Like a lot of chem stuff that I learned last year appeared in matches last year and this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really hard to study for Quiz Bowl just
Yeah.
because
Did the
it's...
study ever like pay off?
Yeah, sometimes. Honestly, not
Honestly,
often. Yeah.
more
Yeah.
than the most thing that helps is just being up there answering questions, because it gives you a confidence booster, especially when you get like 1 or 2 right and then you just start rattling them all off.
What is both your best like subjects, like individually, when answering questions?
Mine's probably sports or history, and
Mine-
there's usually not that many sports questions, but I usually get most of them.
Yeah.
I usually get some of the science and some of the math questions.
Yeah. Well, that's our show for today. I'd like to thank the TV production students here at AHS for being our production crew today, and we'll see you on the next episode of AHS TV's Talent Talk.